You guys ready to get in the AFC West predictions?
Absolutely.
I'm ready.
That's like the most stacked division we've ever seen. Ever.
So yeah, just to preface, I feel like this is the most stacked
So,
division.
what, you want me to go first?
Go for it. I mean,
You go,
shit,
yeah.
Bet.
You want to?
chomping at the bit.
Top, we got the Chiefs, then Raiders, Chargers, and Broncos. Justin Herbert. It was hard for me to put.
Broncos at the
It was hard.
bottom.
Broncos?
Damn.
Yeah, damn.
Damn.
Yeah,
Okay.
and it was hard for me to put for a second Derek Carr over Justin Herbert just because of how good Justin Herbert is. But Devontae Adams is going to make the difference.
Yeah. Got you'd expect the best receiver in the game to
Exactly.
And they already have that chemistry.
Yeah, they have good chemistry. You're not like just pairing two random guys, but I mean, the shitty part with this is that literally whoever you put at the bottom is gonna be like, what? Is like no matter what,
I have all of my teams with a winning record. That's how
yeah,
competitive it is.
yeah.
They're like, you can't name it. Like, it's hard to think of another division in the NFL that every single team is going to be a winning team. Every single team is good enough to win 9 games in the NFL. That's what a winning record is. You have to win 9 games. That is just impressive that every single team is able to do that, because you think of every other division, there's 1 or 2 pretty much shitters.
Yeah.
You know, they got the fucking Lions, the Jags.
Lions.
They're always bad.
Detroit.
But this team has no team like that.
Yeah, there's it's not like one shit team. It's like, okay, they're just in here to like fucking just a couple rec league players, you know?
I honestly might make a bold take and say Raiders over Chiefs.
So you think the Raiders might win the division?
Raiders might win the division, bro.
I mean, dude, they got Honey Badger. They got a pretty good.
They got a stacked team,
They got a
bro.
pretty
They're
stacked
probably gonna win the division. Yeah, I
It's a
got
nice
Raiders
team.
over Chiefs.
Damn.
It's a nice little team.
I got Raiders over Chiefs.
But what you feeling?
You want
What's
me?
it?
Want me to
You
go?
go. You go.
Well, I'm gonna go ahead. This is actually the exact opposite of you. I have the Raiders finishing last in this division.
Okay.
I think they're still gonna finish with a 9-8 record. I just don't know if I trust them quite as much as I trust the other guys in this division.
Oh, somewhat more established.
I think
you
more
could say.
established.
You got Russ?
I think
I'm trusting Russ.
what do you got
Wilson?
Russ at?
I got third place. I'm putting the Chiefs in third place.
Okay. Yeah.
I think that Tyreek Hill is going to make the difference. I don't think Patrick Mahomes is going to put up the same numbers.
Yeah.
I just think that the defense has never been great.
It's never
That
been
offense
very
has
good.
always had to carry, and the biggest weapon on that offense is
It's now
gone.
gone, yeah.
So can the offense still carry that defense like they have to? I don't know. I'm going to have to see it.
Is Juju Tyreek fucking Hill?
No, not even close.
Not even.
They're
close.
not even on the same
So
stratosphere.
It's gonna be fucking tough. It's gonna be tough.
Second place in this division, I think, is real close, but I'm going to put Denver second place. I think that they could push 11 wins and potentially get first place, but however, I think 10 wins, 10-7.
So you think the Chargers? Are top?
And I think the Chargers will win this division.
Buddy's like, no.
I think the Chargers, what they did in free agency, building around Justin Herbert, I think they did exactly what they needed to do with the young quarterback. I think they got J.C. Jackson. They traded to get another guy to help Joey Bosa on the defensive line. They solidified that defense, and they already had a explosive offense with Austin Eckler and Keenan Allen and a great wide receiving core. And I think Justin Herbert is going to improve his game even more. If that's the case, I think they're winning this division, even though it's one of the most highly contested games.
Yeah.
But I have a lot of faith in Denver, too, and Russell Wilson and Jerry Jeudy and that whole team as well. So I do think honestly, I think it's between the Chargers and the Broncos to win this division. The Chiefs, we're going to fall off.
Yeah, I expect a drop off for the Chiefs as well. But it's basically mine is almost like we're a little flipped. I got the Chargers at bottom. I got them at the bottom of everything just because I don't think they're going to be better. I got Chargers, Chiefs, Raiders, then Broncos.
Wow.
I like the Broncos.
We're all over the place.
I like the Broncos a lot.
I really like the Broncos a lot.
I really like them. It's either Raiders or Broncos to me, but I'll give the Broncos the edge. I like Russ. I like just he's more experienced. Well, the most experienced quarterback in that division. Mm-hmm. So I'll take him. I know the Chiefs are going to take a drop off. We both have them at 3. Mm-hmm. But basically the biggest difference is I have the Chargers at the bottom.
Yeah.
I don't know how much. I don't have a lot of stock in the Chargers, but
I think if the Chargers end up finishing last in this division. I think that's like it's a huge failure, and I think the Chargers head coach would get fired. That's for sure.
It's tough because the division's so stacked. It's like fuck.
It's like the Chargers are gonna have a good season, and they still might not make the playoffs.
Yeah.
They're gonna have They could have a 10-win season and not make the playoffs.
That's fucking crazy.
Like the AFC is so good that like I don't even know. Like there could be like 9 teams that have a
like
10 wins.
You have one bad game that could cost you the entire year playoffs.
I feel like it's gonna legit come down to like one of those interdivisional
those games are so good.
Those games where like a field goal decides it, it's literally one field goal at like week 1 could still impact.
Watching any of those teams versus any of the other top teams is gonna be so much fun just seeing how mostly the AFC they know they have to win as many games. Doesn't matter. It could be against anybody. The fucking Detroit Lions. They have to take it super serious because you let one of those games slip and you're not in the postseason.
And that was ultimately that's what happened to the Dolphins last year. They choked very easy games, and then they ended up going on an 8-game winning streak, and they beat Baltimore, and they beat a lot of good teams, and they've ended up finishing with 10 wins, but they choked against Jacksonville. They choked against other teams that had like 1 and 3 wins, like the Jets. They choked like you can't do that. You can't do that and expect to make the playoffs. You have to beat who you're supposed to beat, and then take care of business a couple times against the top teams. And that's the recipe for success.
Yeah.
And ultimately, whoever does that the most in this division is who's going to win.